Mabuhay! Welcome to another video about our English lesson. Today's topic is about adverbs of sequence. Kindly repeat, adverbs of sequence. Adverbs of sequence describes time. We normally use adverbs of sequence to describe the order in which things happen. We often use adverbs of sequence to tell a story, write a recipe, or give directions. Now I want you to check the following examples. I wake up, I get dressed, I eat breakfast, I go to school. This is actually the normal routine done by a person the moment he wakes up. Now perhaps some of you will say, I normally wake up, Miss Taz, but I don't get dressed directly, but instead I eat breakfast. Then that's really depend on case-to-case basis. But when it comes to this, I want you to add adverbs of sequence. And what are these adverbs of sequence? By the way, when we say sequence, it means the correct order. So we're going to insert first, then, next, then, and finally in the sentences here. I will ask you maybe around 5 seconds to figure out what could be the final answer. Thank you. Now the final answer would be first, I wake up. Then I get dressed. Next, I eat breakfast. Finally, I go to school. So you try to notice here. I would like to ask you, do you think I can switch first and finally? Can I move them? Can I switch them? You're right, we can't. Because first refers to the first order of the activity and finally refers to the last order of the activity. But how about then and next? Do you think I can switch them? I can swap them? Yes, you're right. So then and next can be switched. So I can say, first I wake up, then I get dressed, next I eat breakfast, finally I go to school. Or I could say, first I wake up, next I get dressed, then I eat breakfast, finally I go to school. So that's it. Now let's see. It's your turn. Try to figure out how are you going to make your bed. I hope everybody has a chance to make their own bed. Now, maybe some of you would say, I don't really experience this thing, Miss Taz, because I never really had a chance to tidy up my bed or to make my own bed. Okay? But I want you to think. Just try to think. Where do you think, or what do you think the first one? And how are we going to insert the connectors? Okay? Thank you. So we're going to add the adverbs of sequence, and the adverbs of sequence to be added are first, then, next, lastly, and after that. Let's find out. And here's the final reveal. First, pull the sheet up and smooth it out. Next, tuck the sheet under the mattress. Then, lay the pillow at the head. After that, cover the bed with a blanket. And lastly, place your dolls on the pillow. Now, if you try to look here, I normally change the color first and lastly into red color because it simply emphasizes that both adverbs of sequence cannot be changed, okay, cannot be switched. But the blue one, next, then, and after that, you can switch them. Okay? I hope you had learned about the adverbs of sequence, and you can actually do this in your writing. Whenever you're telling a story, it is very important to incorporate adverbs of sequence when you're having the recipe, when you're cooking, and when you're giving orders or directions also. Thank you so much. Have a great day.